run the city, we run the town. Run the city, we run the town.
That's what we got going on, y'all. Election 2020. That's what we on. I had to play my theme song from the beginning. We back. Let's try this again. Nah, we should be good though. I plugged it in to the. I got a 100-foot cord. Nah, it's good. Queen Dopest. Yay. You know, I was operating off of Wi-Fi, but we got a 100-foot cord. I should have been just did that instead of playing around with all that stuff. What's up, Diva? 2020 election. We gonna see. Is it a win for democracy? That's what I want to know. Is it a win for democracy? Grand Rising, Diva. I'm looking at these numbers. We need him out the White. Well, he acting like he gonna have to get drug out because he ain't acting like he wanna walk out on his own. Happy it's Friday though. Is it Friday? It's Friday. Okay now. Happy Friday to everybody. It's the weekend. It's the perfect time, hopefully, for them to call this election. Hey. And we back. One love, y'all. One love. So, I had to go back to, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Well, you guys, overnight, all the states that were in question have swung into the blue category for former Vice President Joe Biden. And it's increasingly looking as if Joe Biden will be our 46th president. 46th president. Wow. As we were talking about before, the internet issues, you know, it's a historical moment. The first African American and first female vice president. I was lagging like Nevada's county. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's historic though. Let's not overlook that, the importance of that inclusion for women, for African Americans, and anybody that aspires to those heights. That's first and foremost. The second thing is you know, hey Justice J, good morning, love, Grand Rising. Is if you voted for President Trump, I will give him that, since it's finna be his last few hours of somebody calling him that. He's about to be former Vice President Trump and President-elect Joseph Biden. For the people that voted for Trump, that watched him speak yesterday, I just wonder what number of those people said, damn, I wish I could get my ballot back out that box. You know what I'm saying? Because that press conference he held yesterday, it reminded me of like if my 11-year-old son had to stand in front of the mic and explain why he lost a game of Fortnite. I swear to God. To me, it's like the same thing. Hey, son, why'd you lose Fortnite? It was lagging. Everybody else out there was against me. You know what I'm saying? It was, I mean, I laughed. I even text Joy like, this press conference is hilarious. But you are absolutely right, Queen. It was sad. It was completely sad to see the leader of, our country and a superpower on the global stage get up there and do that. Specifically when he said Detroit, oh man, this killed me when he said that. He said, and we all know Detroit and Philadelphia are the two most corrupt cities. I was like, what? What about all the people in Detroit and Philadelphia that voted for him? Like, I just don't. And for 60, you know what? Joy is right. It is disheartening that 69 million Americans, because even if you don't necessarily like either candidate, like, who do you want representing you moving forward? You know what I mean? Biden is already handling the business of president as of yesterday. He's meeting with his healthcare advisors. He's meeting with his fiscal economic advisors. Yeah, it's sad to see any grown-ass man do that. But the president, wow. And then, a lot of people say, why don't his advisor? I really think they have told him. I really believe they have told this man to not walk out there and say a lot of this stuff. And I love to see the Republican strategists on these news outlets. First they were trying to defend him. And now they're just like, well, you know what? He's wrong. He shouldn't be saying those type of things. Because, he is threatening the sanctity of our democracy with those type of comments. Not just that, as you can see, there was a plot in Philadelphia. Was it Philadelphia or Pittsburgh? I believe it was, I don't want to get misquoted, but it was in Pennsylvania. They apprehended some guy they thought had a plot to do something to one of the counting stations. And, they said there's no coincidence that this alleged plot happened after one of his press conferences. His words incite. And he even said it in the press conference. I think he said something like, and it's getting somewhat violent. He never said, America, I don't need you to get violent. I need you to wait the process out. No, he's like, you're a cheater. They cheated. And the funniest thing is he keeps asking for the ballots to be stopped, to stop counting ballots in places where he's losing, but he wants them to count ballots in places where he thinks he has a chance to win. If this isn't the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard, excuse my French, apologies to the French, because that's not French, it's just bad language, but he's on some bullshit. He's on some real high power bullshit. But God don't like ugly, so why should I? You know what I'm saying? God don't like ugly, so why should I? And moving forward, like he said, they filing lawsuits left and right, but from every law professor, uh, anybody that's practicing law that I've seen on TV, it said he doesn't stand a chance. He doesn't stand a chance at any of these. Go listen to McCain when he lost to Obama. A real man. Facts. Hey, Arizona. Y'all hold that lead in Arizona because they said that's going to be John McCain's final message to Donald Trump. Donald Trump called him a loser for being a prisoner of war and all those things. Well, wouldn't it be something else if John McCain's home state of Arizona speaks their mind and votes along the lines of Joseph Biden? I think that's going to be incredible. I'm celebrating tonight. I mean, I had a little sippy sip on Tuesday. I don't know why I did it on Tuesday, knowing the election wasn't going to be decided then. I was loaded on Tuesday, okay? But now that we are at a point right now to where things seem like they straightening out, I'm celebrating tonight. Because I truly do not want to hear this man for another 4 years. I just don't want to hear him. Unless it doesn't count. If it doesn't matter, like if he's out of office and wants to do press conferences and all that, who cares? It won't matter. And they say, here's the funny thing too. They say a lot of the people that surround him that have stood up for him, talking about all these lawsuits and the fraud, quote unquote fraud, because there's been no evidence of fraud. They said they're just doing that to prepare themselves for 2024. Because the Trump movement, somebody's going to have to lead it going forward. But they said even Donald Trump is probably not going to endorse his supporters. He's not going to lead his supporters to endorse someone else other than quite possibly his son. So y'all look for that in 2024, 2023, and so forth and so on. Yeah, so that's where that's headed. That is where that's headed. But again, I believe anybody that hasn't figured out the process, and this is what's so concerning to me, hey D, is that the process has been explained, redundantly. Like, it's over and over. Election day ballots were counted first. Absentee ballots and provisional ballots or whatever, they're counted last. Donald Trump showed no concern for the coronavirus or pandemics. He held rallies, so forth and so on, with no mask, no social distancing. So, of course, Trump supporters went to the polls. Of course, they showed up in person to vote for the most part. Democrats have been pushing for mail-in ballots for over 6 months at least, if not longer, because of the pandemic that we are currently in. And we are in a heightened stage of it with flu season and whatever, right? So, with that being said, it is no surprise that our ballot, the people that voted Democrat, that put theirs in a drop box or mailed them in, are being counted last. As I stated before, Joy and I dropped ours in a box, so I do not expect our 2 votes to be counted before the people that stood in line or dropped theirs off at a polling station. You know what I mean? Or did it the traditional way. I don't understand how a bunch of grown college educated men mathematicians, lawyers, doctors, PhDs, and such have a hard time figuring that out. My daughter Marley is following the election. She's following the election. I think she almost can figure it out. But you want us to believe in a president that can't even figure out this process? And now, it's cheating. Mail-in ballots are cheating. I think he would prefer if we all went to the polls and everybody got corona. He almost would prefer that. Because to him, corona is not a big thing. He got it. Didn't do nothing but hold him down for 4 days, 3 days or something, right? They all know. Right. And you know what? I love the theatrics. I love the dramatics of this election. It's been must-see TV. It's been must-see TV. Shout out to California. We always hold it down. Me and Joy were laughing. As soon as California closes the polls, and shit pops up on CNN. I mean, as soon as the polls close in California, that shit pops up on the TV. California to the Democrats. Like, it doesn't... They shouldn't even count. I don't even have to count no votes. As soon as the polls close, it's a win for the Democrats in California. It's a win. Like, as soon as the polls close. Same with Alaska. They said Alaska's won't be done for 2 weeks. They already gave it to Trump. They said, let's just give Alaska to Trump. That's how these things work. Election day is when votes are due. They can be counted days. Yeah, and people don't realize some states have always had, that leeway. The day after. And here's the other thing. A lot of people ain't talking about. And Trump talking about he don't want votes counted. The military. Hello? The military vote is counted last as well. Hello? They not talking about that? Hello? The military vote. They still count military vote. So you don't want your military to vote either? Okay. Well, I'm sure he'll have a nice room for himself at one of his hotels worldwide. The Trump Taj Mahal or the Trump Towers. Or he need to go back, okay? Because he done put up enough stank in the White House for 4 years. He done put up enough stank. Couldn't get reelected. He's embarrassed. And he never, he doesn't say the word lose. He doesn't like the military anyway. Facts. I think some people did vote for him again just because of his outrageousness, and maybe they just want to keep watching it. It's good. I don't know. Most military don't like Donald and the feeling. Facts. I mean, I already spoke on John McCain. John McCain, the ghost of John McCain is alive and well. And the ghost of John McCain is going to be dancing a jig and partying like a motherfucker tonight. I promise you that. And his wife, I really hope she comes out and says something. She doesn't have to. This victory speaks volumes, but I hope the late, great John McCain, who served this country admirably, not in the business sector, but actually as a public servant, actually as a military veteran, and a prisoner of war, for which he was called a loser by this 45th president of the United States. Oh, what? Hey, Fluffy, I love you, Fluffy. I can't stay. I know, girl, you a busy girl. Go get that money. Go get that money. I love you to death. I love you for life. Let me put it like that. That's my girl, Fluffy, Baby Doll Boutique. Y'all check her out. She's part of this One Love movement, this One Love family, which is growing. Y'all make sure y'all check us out on Live Me. Go download that app. That's where you can find King Dopus now. I don't stream anywhere else except for my morning show here and on Live Me. Also, go check out Queen Dopest on Live Me Morning Motivation, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 a.m. on the West Coast. Lord, 5 a.m. Queen. Sheesh. Sheesh. Yeah, I went to bed last night. I'm petty. I wanted to stay up and watch the flip. I wanted to watch Georgia flip in particular. It was just I was trying to stay up. I said, man, I gotta do this show in the morning. I'm gonna have to get up, but I tried to stay up. I tried to stay up. I wanted to see the flip. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. And then I gotta go back to Kamala Harris. I'm excited for what this does for, because I believe that Kamala Harris being the vice president leads the way for the first female president, whether Republican, Democrat. I think all these little steps, and in fact, obviously she's African American, so now we've had an African American president and an African American vice president. I think that does something overall for the country, to be represented. Representation, inclusion, I think is vital for the morale. Because you got to think, when you're the commander-in-chief, one of your responsibility is the morale of your troops, your people. It's the morale of your people. I don't necessarily feel that with the current administration. Like they said, Joseph Biden has been through a lot more real life things, loss, tragedy. So he's more in tune with the loss and tragedy that we're having in our country now, primarily with the pandemic and the economy. I thought Obama made some valid points when he spoke a week ago, 2 weeks ago, when he said Donald Trump stays bragging about this economy that he inherited. You know what I'm saying? It was an economy that he inherited from the same man that he chose to try to knock down every time he had a chance to speak on him. Barack Obama. You know what I mean? He inherited that economy. Look, the economy now is in shambles, primarily because of the pandemic, which, again, the administration that is in place now did not handle in an appropriate manner. So, only thing that would have made this win better was if it was a black Mexican. Oh, man. Hey, I think a lot of people may not know this, but Biden has ran for president twice before, not even coming close to making any kind of waves. He actually was retired. Did y'all know that? He actually was retired when this whole process started. However, he knew once Bernie Sanders was not going to be able to complete his run, and that there weren't any really viable candidates that would be able to beat Donald Trump. He took it upon himself to jump in the race. Again, that's public service. You want a better America. You want to... he had to get back in there. Because somebody else had beat Donald Trump? I don't know. But I think Biden's connection to Obama, Biden's 47, I think, years in public service. Nancy Pelosi, I don't think so just because of her age. Quite honestly, I don't think Nancy Pelosi, I used to think that about Maxine Waters, because Maxine Waters, out of California, senator or congresswoman, but I used to think that she'll run, but you never know. Joe Biden is, God forbid anything should happen to President Kamala Harris, is next in line. Because I highly doubt Joe Biden will seek re-election in 4 years, just based on age and things like that. I'm not even sure if he'll run 4 years from now again. Because, you know what I mean, then we're talking about close to an 80-year-old president. You know what I mean? I think his job was this. This was his job. This was his job, to get this man out of office. That was his job. Period. His job was get this man out of office, and then we'll figure it out from here, Joe. We'll figure it out from here. You just get this man out of office, and we'll handle it from here. They just said it on the news that Nancy will be president if this election drags past the deadline. That she'll be sitting. Well, what's the deadline? Because actually, I believe it's like to the 10th that votes will still be being counted in certain instances. Yeah. And then, you got Trump talking about the vote in Pennsylvania, when actually a lot of like the Allegheny County, Pittsburgh area and stuff like that, they're not even able to count their votes until 5 p.m. tonight again. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, share this to your Facebook, Twitter, I don't know, get it out there so we have more knowledgeable minds interacting within the broadcast. I appreciate you guys. But I think, it's been fun to watch this play out. I think a lot of us, once it's declared, to be happy that we can move on to something else. I think that'll be the relief. But like I said, some of the things to be expected, once there is a change of power, a transition, is Biden is probably going to put us under lockdown. He is going to probably try to curb the rise of the pandemic. And I don't believe it's going to be like a state-to-state thing. I think it's going to have to be a federal plan that they're going to put in place for the pandemic to curb the rise or whatever it is. Because like I said, yesterday, he was already handling the duties of president, meeting with his economic staff, meeting with his healthcare staff, and coming up with plans. I think that's what you want to hear from your president, as opposed to all this whining, crying, and pointing fingers, and you cheated, and nah. It's like, because that press conference that was held yesterday, it wasn't befitting of any office, not just president. It wasn't befitting of a governor, a mayor, a council person, a fucking school board president, a school superintendent. You know what I mean? Like, that just wasn't befitting of anybody to challenge the same results that you may have won from. But they knew they weren't going to win. So he planted these seeds months ago. As far as he been yelling out cheating. He been yelling out cheating. And prom king. That wasn't even befitting of a prom king. Yeah, but he set the seed. He knew how this was going to go. It's enough people that study this stuff, the moves and the demographics, and they study this. It's a science to this. So there's no way you could tell me that Donald Trump did not know how this would play out to a certain degree. He knew it months ago. You know? So instead of telling his people, hey, y'all send in mail-in ballots too. Like they say, you see in Arizona, they already had absentee ballots. They've been doing that for years already, right? So when the absentee ballots start coming back in Arizona, he was winning some of those. He was winning some of what they call them batches of votes. He was pulling out W's, right? Because a lot of Republicans there had already been used to sending in their ballots for every election. They already had been doing that. Man, I wish somebody, you know what? I swear, hey, it's a time to be humble, but Biden, I really wish Biden would say that. How many of y'all wish he would just say that, though? Just keep it real. President Trump, you're fired. Oh, man, that would be the funniest shit of all time. That'd be the number one meme, the number one, what you call it, GIF. They'll be posting that everywhere. That'll be the funniest shit of all times, I promise. And you know, you got a lot of people saying, oh, I was watching, look, she said, I was watching his brother Cam. He was talking about it was a shame to see all those black people out there with I vote stickers on. I was like, he's like, cause y'all voting for the lesser of two devils and all this. I was like, what is you talking about? It's more to the vote than just the president. As I've been telling y'all all along, make sure you vote locally. Like, those are the things that's important. Like, we're not supposed to vote for your schools that you sending your kids to. You're not supposed to vote for nothing to do with the improvement of your community. Vote. Your vote counts. Make it count. I would much rather see somebody handle the presidency with the class and eloquence of a Joseph Biden as opposed to the brash and disrespectfulness of a number 45. Number 45 on a red team. You have been ejected and disqualified from the game. 45 from the red team. You have been disqualified and ejected from the game. Get your ass out of here. You have been disqualified and ejected from the game, Mr. Trump. Let me see. Arizona, I know is one state. I saw somebody I know post that. That's the only reason I know. Ignorance, the only time your vote doesn't count is when you don't vote. Facts. Mine had to be heard, and it was some great initiatives. It was some great initiatives on the ballot. Prop 22, Prop 23. I don't know if Prop 23 was nationwide, but I know Prop 22 was. It was some great things for y'all to look into. They had some interesting things on the ballot though, real talk. And you know, to be honest, like the presidential vote was the easiest one. It was the measures and the council people that you may not really know, that you have to really like go read about and see what they about and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I enjoy taking part of the process. I do. He said every drug is legal in Oregon. Lord have mercy. Is that for real? Nah, it can't be every. Nah, you playing. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. So, because I'm going to honestly, unless something transpires, unless something transpires, I'm not going to be talking about too much to do with number 45 on the red team after this. Let me see. If you do vote, remember your job is to be an asset to your people, to make sure you join Urban League, Black Press, African Revolutionary Party Move, or Black Coalition for Reparations. That's my little brother. What's up, little bro? That's my little brother. He's about the business, okay? He is about that business of making change. That's right, bro. You gotta look. You know, you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Period. And like, I was, they said something really crucial on CNN yesterday too. You know what I'm saying? As it pertained to like moving forward, how do you feel? Because I seen already some little skirmishes. Dre Harv got enough bars to make MC star. Would you write rhymes for me now, D Wood? This ain't that kind of broadcast. D Wood, man, I see you. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all check my guy D Wood out, man. He got a dope song. I think it's called Black Man. The video is powerful too, man. I love that video, bro. I love that video. It's dope shit, bro. Dope. It's my guy, my brother right there, D Wood, Black UPS. Black Man. That shit was dope. I've already seen, we gonna see. I don't believe it's gonna be all the drama, for lack of a better word, at this moment. I don't believe it's gonna be some little skirmishes of supporters here and there that, protest, maybe do a little bit of this, a little of that. I just don't see, like, they say gun sales are up, but guess who they said the gun sales, the number one purchaser of the guns are in this surge of gun sales? Do y'all know? African American men. They ain't say all of that though. They only want, so I don't think it's gonna be all of that. People gonna keep working. People gonna keep living. Black power has nothing to do with skin color. Always remember that. I love you, bro. You my blood, man. You know I love you too, little bro. They said they banned it for promotion, but thanks, fam. Said it was too controversial. You coming out the ocean looking like a slave and shit. Yeah, they didn't want all that. They didn't want all that, man. Look at it. Look, that man on the right up there, he want to keep you in the ocean. We kings. Facts. Don't let anybody treat you as anything else but a king. I swear, bro, D Wood came out the ocean. Some little cut off jeans and shit. Like he just escaped off the boat. I swear, that's how the video. I said, damn, D Wood. You trying to win an Oscar, nigga? Y'all think I'm playing? Man, let me go to this nigga YouTube. Instagram. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all so funny. Y'all think I'm cracking jokes. That nigga came out the ocean like a... It's called Black Man. I just told y'all it was powerful. I'm not bullshitting. Is this it? This nigga dropped so much music. Slow down. Look. You think I was playing? Watch. Hold on. It's my boy, man. Black UPS. That's my brother for life. Black man? Can I show it like that now? Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn the volume up because I can't hear. Oh, this ain't the video though, huh? Hold on. Where's the video at? You took the video down? Let me see. You had the making of it. This nigga make too much music. Where is it at? On YouTube? Let me see. They gotta see this scene, boy, when you come out the thing. They gotta see this shit when you come out the thing, bro. Gotta go to work. I love you too. Is this it? Look, you can see him by the little tree up there. Look, you see him? Look, you don't see him with those, look, with the shackles on. Look at him coming out the water. Hold on. D Wood, I can't fuck with you, bro. Let me go to YouTube. D Wood. Black man. Here we go. Let me see. Fingerprints all on my shit. You can't see it. Look. Look. That nigga coming out the ocean. D Wood. Stop playing, man. Y'all go look up. Hey. It's okay. Go look. Hold on. I'm finna, let me figure out how to do that shit. Because I should be able to show y'all on my computer. Like direct in this little box right here. I'm going to figure it out, though. But y'all go check it out. D Wood, Black Man. Yeah, he came out the thing. That shit was hard. I said, look at this nigga trying to win an Oscar. Oh, Morgan Freeman ass nigga. My boy. Go check it out. D Wood. Type in Black Man. That's my bro, man. I wish him all the success and blessings in the world. Even though he ain't sent me near beat. He don't want me on no track. Talking about Black Man. Nigga, put Black Man. He don't want me on. Ooh, I just almost got. D Wood. Oh. Black Man, motherfucker. Oh, you ain't ready. I used to go too hard. I see now. Y'all ain't ready. Man, shout out to you owe me a bumper. We good. Nah. I'm going to come down there, man. I got a lot more time. My son home. You know, I got things squared away. I'm going to make a trip. I'm going to stay tonight, though. I ain't coming down there and coming back. Long ass 2-hour drive and shit. I'm going to come down there. We're going to knock out some shit. We might have to make a little EP like we used to do real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, Hey, you guys, I have not been as active on here as I would like to be. Some of it is personal things. Some of it has just been uh timing. So Cadillac, LA trip, right. uh Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. For sure I'm gonna be doing a show. I think I'm gonna be doing some recorded things on Tuesdays and Thursdays to post up. More so like some current events, what's going on, entertainment, uh, social issues, things like that. Um, oh yeah, I got the video coming out with Medusa, man. It's already really out, but ain't nobody really supposed to be watching it. But somebody put it up on YouTube already. Somebody already put it up on YouTube. Y George. Type Y George Medusa in, and you'll see it. Um, yeah, but we got the movement in place, man. We got some things coming out. We taking care of the paperwork part of the music thing right now. It's one thing you learned along the way is to make sure that the music and everything is legitimized so you can get your bread. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we on right now. But again, you guys, I appreciate y'all being patient with me. Make sure y'all share this to your peoples so we can get this thing, the numbers back up on the morning show. A lot of that is my fault, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate y'all showing up this morning and giving me y'all thoughts. I hope everybody have a blessed weekend, and free love is the best love, and that's that. One love. I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure y'all go download Live Me. Catch me on Live Me. Search Queen Dopest on Live Me. Check out her morning motivation. She got some great topics, and she's a wise woman. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all go check out Queen Dopest on Live Me. All right, I love y'all to pieces, man. Free love is the best love. I only know one love, and I'm gone.